when the week is coming to an end, and only two Buzz can save it. CJ, indie author. Ray, gamer dad. They alone have what it takes to rescue your weekend. Bringing together the power of games, books, interviews, and more before it's too late. At week's end.
All right.
Ooh,
here we
Top
go.
GG Gaming.
We got it working.
How are you?
We got it
Mine
working.
didn't work.
Yours didn't work today.
My TikTok didn't work. I don't know what's going on with TikTok.
Tiki don't like you.
I don't know. My fans on TikTok aren't going to be watching this one, but what's up, brother man?
Not
How
much.
are you?
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm getting
Happy
ready to
at
start.
week's end.
It's at the end of that week, beginning of a new week, beginning of a
Ending
new
the
time.
long week, brother. It was a long week, long drawn out week.
Yes, you're tough. Telling me, man. You're telling
boy,
me,
look
sir.
at
But we had
this.
some
Top
exciting
G's
stuff.
live on
I'm
TikTok.
ready, baby. I'm excited. I've been getting my feet wet back into some Marvel Rivals, some GTA
Ooh.
5, getting that hype going. We got to start getting some money going in that game, man. I've been playing it forever. I got all this product just sitting around and nobody to sell it with, man.
Well, you're ditching San Andreas soon for Vice City, huh?
Oh,
you're gonna get on that
you
plane
betcha.
and you're
As
never gonna
soon
look
as-
back.
As soon as, yeah, buddy. The last DLCs are coming out for 5 online. It's supposed to tie everything in, so that's going to be fun. And I'm just waiting to pre-order it. I haven't pre-ordered it yet still. Not till trailer 3.
There's no rush.
Not till trailer 3.
Trailer
I'm
3
waiting
is
for
rumored
that.
to launch to drop soon.
I'm waiting for that trailer 3, bro. That's my big one, man. And I think that's going to
boy.
be the one that's going to set me up. But for now, I'm liking the new enhanced version of GTA 5. I downloaded that. I haven't played it since the legacy version. So that's going to be
What
fun.
have you
And
noticed has been different than
just
than the
a
last
little
time?
bit of quality of life and mostly graphics. Honestly, mostly graphics.
You finally get the rain puddles and all the.
It
the
looks much
glossy
nicer.
effects.
Yeah, it looks much nicer. The buildings, the environment. Yes, the polygons and everything, and the structure's still the same. It's still Grand Theft Auto 5 engine, but it looks 4K. It looks a little bit much nicer. And, then getting back into Marvel Rivals, man, we had a whole bunch of missed characters. Deadpool, Black Cat, Cyclops. You would be digging that new Cyclops trailer, man. It was pretty awesome. We got Jubilee also was a brand new one. Man, I got to get back into it. I just so much time, and then the skill gap between me and everybody else seems to be doing this because I just don't have the time to play and get good. And then I jump in, and they're like, "Get out of here, you 40-year-old man! You
You
suck."
can't play with like randos.
I
and,
can
like,
play
people
with
that are-
randos or bots, right? But it's nothing's better than playing with real people until
Right.
you realize.
Is there a
like,
rank system, or you just get loaded?
yeah,
in
no,
with
you
people
get
that-
ranked. You could do quick play. You could do ranked. Somewhat based on level. Somewhat based on your rank. I'm like silver 2 and like ranked. I haven't played ranked in like 6 seasons or something like that. Just I don't have the time and energy to put and to get really good and to be like that's just a skill issue there, Grandpa. But
Here is the trailer for the new season.
new season and new character who they added, Jubilee. The new story is really cool. They got
That
Apocalypse.
looks like Apocalypse.
Yeah. You gotta check out through the stories, man. They're really good. The Cyclops story was really awesome. They really made Cyclops feel like a badass. He's not like the original X-Men where it's like, yes, it's the Wolverine movies. It's not even the X-Men movies. Yeah, it's just Wolverine, and Wolverine. And I'm like, okay, I get it. He's a cool guy. He's an awesome guy. But I like to have a little bit of other characters. There's other characters besides Wolverine, Yeah, Weapon X, We needed to, for Cyclops to feel more like a Captain America
Cyclops
character.
is the leader of the
Yeah,
X-Men.
he's supposed
he's
supposed to.
X-Men.
Yeah, he was supposed to feel like that. So
He's a badass.
we're gonna
in,
see, man.
in the cartoon series. he's a
Yeah,
badass
and now
in the-
now he's a badass in this game, bro. Because you know what, Marvel Rivals does the characters right. I mean,
Ooh, they're getting into the Sentinels, huh?
yeah, and
Oh, no,
PVE,
sorry,
bro.
sorry,
The
the,
PVE is coming. Bigger stuff
The
with that
Sentinels.
PVE.
What are they called?
Celestials.
The Celestials. Thank you. The giant, the giant beings. Still sour about the way they did Galactus in Fantastic Four. Still sour about that. Still a bit sour.
Listen, they're
Still a bit
doing,
sour.
They're doing the best they can.
Are they? Are they? Are
know.
people still excited for Spider-Man and Doomsday? Like, come on, man. Come on.
I don't know. It's gonna depend on from what I haven't seen anything that's real. I don't know what's AI nowadays and what's a real trailer, a fan fiction trailer.
Yeah,
or
but
stuff
will
like that.
will Doomsday actually reach the heights of Endgame? Will you know?
Well, Endgame
will
was
that
a build-up, man. That's
but
Avengers 1, Avengers Ultron, and then
it was a huge build-up, but that was the last
Endgame.
true, like, must-see opening weekend to a movie. Everyone keeps saying it's superhero fatigue. Is it? Is it really?
I
Did
mean, I don't know.
superheroes fatigue start after Endgame? Was it so good that afterwards just the
I
bar
think
was
it
set
was
too
a
high?
slow build-up. I mean, obviously, like you see here in Marvel Rivals, they seem to do it correct. So it's not a fatigue when this game is
New York.
still
New
doing
York
a
is
very,
destined.
very, very good job. Oh no, dude, the comic book stories that they added to this game every season has been very fun, very awesome. This whole multiverse thing, they're really playing on that. I really dig it, man.
Yeah.
I really dig it. I've gotten back into it. I really want more PvE. I think they have such a good concept of the characters that if they made an actual Marvel Alliance style game, third person like that, because you already got tastes of it, right? You got
With the PvE.
PvE, yeah. You got some PvE with the new Blood Hunt fighting vampires, and you get characters you
That
level
was
up.
fun.
And now
was
they
fun.
added more upgrades, more weapons, more this. Like it's really well done, man. And I'm hoping they keep continuing putting out a good quality product like this, and they do the characters right. I really feel they don't slop them up. They really make them feel awesome. Like Cyclops, when he blasts, he's screaming, beams are
Marvel
shooting
versus
everywhere.
Capcom style. Just
Yeah, he feels powerful. He feels like he's supposed to feel. Like if you're in front of his eyes, he's gonna melt you. And in one of the multiverses, he becomes one of the most powerful. X-Men.
right.
Damn
right he does.
Because he can literally turn himself almost into some type of bomb, which is very cool. Those eyes are just like cuts through the planet, like very
His
cool.
eyes are portals to another dimension. He doesn't
And
have
we're gonna
laser
see. Are we
eyes.
gonna start adding more villains? Like we have some anti-villain characters like Venom, Magneto,
that you
right?
play as?
That you play as, but I want more villains. I want like Apocalypse. I want Juggernaut. I want
the Juggernaut, bitch.
yeah, Mr. Sinister. Like, let's get some.
How would they play?
Juggernaut would be a tank, obviously.
Right,
Apocalypse be a tank, obviously, right? You'd have your characters that would have certain roles and strategies and stuff. I think that would be absolutely awesome. Ooh,
Very cool. Very cool. The whole
see that?
Egyptian style
Yeah,
is very
man.
cool.
They, as I said, they're just doing it right, and
No one beats the hood.
we
Who's
don't know
that?
that. We're gonna find out.
The Hood.
And as I said, they have some, and the skins, man, those skins to win in Marvel Rivals. But as I said, I started getting back in. Right now, I haven't got a chance to play Jubilee, but she's very fun. She's a healer character. They have Gambit. The funniest character in there is Deadpool. He plays all three roles. He plays tank, he plays healer, and he can play DPS. He's the flex character. He's perfect.
You can't stop him from.
Can't stop Deadpool.
Well, I guess we just lost TikTok.
Yeah. We lost TikTok. Not for me. I'm still here, brother.
Oh, I still see. I thought I saw.
Yeah, I'm still on the tickety tockety.
There, man.
We're trucking through it, man.
Jubilee, huh?
Yeah,
Power
man.
of the firework. I know it's kinetic energy and all that kind of stuff. All right. I don't think she ever got a good play out in the movies and
No. And again, they're doing it right. They make them look cool. The characters play very fun. I like it. I like their art style, the direction of the characters, the direction of the game. And I think if they really make a very, 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 very big and good PvE style game, that they can take it to the top. And they've already seen it, that people want to be able to play as these characters. They just seem to have done them right. They
And they're
really
not,
have.
they're not scared to make them look good, huh?
No. We haven't seen anything yet when it comes to skins, sir. But, for the men and the women in that one, you want to see Captain America in a Speedo, you got your opportunity here.
There
know?
you go. Nice. Captain
yeah.
Speedo. Let's
Captain
go.
Speedos, baby. Let's do it,
Oh, boy.
But
Yeah,
it's
dude, she looks fun.
oh no, she's very
And
powerful.
the sound effects are probably
Yes,
awesome.
boom,
with
boom,
her.
boom, boom, like
Yeah.
the fireworks.
Hearing the
They
popping and the
really gave
cracking.
you Saturday morning cartoons with these characters. They really did it. They really got the feel and vibe. And like I said, they were not scared to make the characters look a certain way and have a certain vibe to them. And
So what is
know.
she?
she's like a strategist, so she's like a combination of like healer and like basically strategists are like healers, but they could do more than just heal. Some do kinds of manipulations and buffs and stuff like that. Something one day, Mrs. EJ, we gotta get you on and just playing, fight some bots or just some PvE, fighting vampire
give it a shot.
zombies. We did it a little bit
I
with
think they
that.
got
but
rid of the zombies one.
it's back again. It's called Blood Hunt with the vampires now. So you run around hunting basically undead vampires and fighting that. They keep adding it now every season because people really, really, really dig.
I like that.
Yep. And then you get the costume skin packs theme. So like each season has a different theme, right? So this theme obviously they're doing more of the Egyptian stuff and that fun stuff like that, right?
Is that
because
so cool?
I
yes,
think
it is.
so, probably.
Oh yes, it is. Look at that belt band. No one
Yeah.
has that poise.
Mannerisms and that.
There he
Yep.
is. You see him up here? He's up on
Yep.
my shelf. I have no idea who that is.
Oh, I forgot her name. Yeah, she's a new character with a gun.
Okay, that's Ultron. I have no idea
Yeah.
who the Blue Beetle guy was either.
Could be alternate
Mantis?
skins. Yeah, it's Mantis. Yep. Good old rocket right
Oh,
there.
that's cool. That's a cool skin. That Egyptian
Yeah.
skin's cool.
And that's Groot. Nope, that's not. Maybe that was not Groot.
Groot?
That might have been Venom or Groot. I couldn't tell. I think they might. I have to see what the actual skins were. That's Neymar. That might have been, or it might have been Venom. In
Well,
his,
if Rocket's
weird-
there, that would make sense to transition.
Yeah, but it also
right
looks
into
with the
Groot.
tongue. When you see the tongue in the movements, that might be Venom. Might be a Venom skin there. I haven't jumped on to see yet.
More.
Yeah, of course, Cloak and Dagger. She's got so many skins already. Yeah, that's and again,
That's
it
cool.
just gives you something to do. Every season's a new skin. Every season they put out new characters. They put out so many characters now. Like I said, it's quite wild, and couldn't even go through it all. But
Well, I think we missed some characters.
we
over the
missed
last...
a bunch. We had Black Cat. We had a whole bunch. If you scroll down, they have the 2 or 3 new.
There's a
something.
dinosaur?
Yeah. He's a new big tank character. Huge, very cool character. My daughter loves him. Makes me run around playing with him sometimes. That and Jeff the Land Shark are her 2 favorite characters in the
And
game.
you just play as a dinosaur?
You play as the dinosaur, sir, and he's just a big tanky walking tank character. He goes in and kicks your butt and doesn't even ask you anything later.
I missed this
Yeah,
one.
man. Yep. Vanguard. So tanky character. He's
I don't
awesome,
remember
man.
this guy from Marvel lore.
Yeah, I think they started pulling from a lot of like other characters that I don't remember seeing him in there, but I'm sure somebody would be like, "Oh, he was in episode 25 of the Avengers alternate uncanny canny one," something like that. I don't know. He's just cool though. Because again, my daughter loves
he's
dinosaurs.
huge.
Yeah, he's huge in comparison. I think he's the largest model right now in the game.
Doesn't that make his hitbox like incredibly
It
easy?
does, but he's also very tanky, and it also gives your
Oh, yeah,
healers
he's blowing lasers out of his mouth. huh?
it also gives your healers a bigger hitbox. You got to remember that does work in 2 ways, right? And you can hide behind him easier, and he can take more abuse if you're a small tank. So it's a combinational thing, between his ability. He's not gonna be able to just fight everybody, but if you have a good healer on you, which you see over there, Emma, what's her name is over there healing him, becomes very, very tanky. Yeah, he's just fun.
Okay.
The
Devil
Devil Dinosaur.
That's interesting.
I like it. He's hard though.
That's
I've
interesting.
I have tried to play him. He is very. I mean, he even makes Hulk look small. See that? Everything, Groot, everybody. He's just there as just a giant, crushing, chomping machine.
Damn, brother, that guy looks like he means business.
Hey,
I
it
don't
does
know.
mean business. Yeah, Cyclops, baby, let's go. Let's go. That's the man right there.
I gotta give it a shot. I gotta try it. Well, that's a good little segue right into. They came out with the next Spider-Man trailer just dropped, and I know a lot of people are excited about it. I'm still a little pessimistic. On multiple rewatches,
I mean,
you know,
if it comes out on Disney Plus, I'll watch it.
you're not gonna go see it in theaters.
I haven't gone to the theaters in forever. You know,
That's
and then
cool.
I haven't seen
I like
him.
that. I like that.
I
like
went
that.
to a Marvel movie in the theaters in a long time.
What was the last Marvel movie you saw in theaters?
Maybe Endgame. Maybe Endgame. I
You
would
didn't
say
see.
I,
You didn't see Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Nah, no.
You didn't see
no,
any of the Deadpools.
Not on theaters. No, I don't think so.
Wow.
No. Maybe the first Deadpool. Maybe I went to see the first Deadpool. I don't remember. Getting old, bud.
I hear you. It's harder to get to theaters. I hear
Harder
ya.
to even remember what I did and what I
I
watched.
don't like the look of Scorpion. I get it. Like you can't put him in the helmet and all that. But at this
Can't
point,
put him
when
in
you're
the big green costume of his,
but
right?
at this point, if you're going through all that, you know what I
I
mean. Might as-
mean, there's a lot of fantasy-looking characters that you can do, and I don't know.
I'm sick and tired of the Friends. I wish he was alone in this movie. I wish we got one movie without them. Bring them back in like the next movie or the movie after that.
He's obsessed. What are you gonna do? He's a little,
This was
cry-
supposed to
little
be him
crybaby.
being on his own. This was him being Spider-Man. Are they actually going to do it? Is he going to sprout arms? Are they going to do the whole man spider?
I would
That's
say
what the whole tease is. The whole tease is man spider.
Mark Ruffalo.
I'm so sick of Mark Ruffalo. Oh my goodness. Bring Edward Norton back. Everybody will be happy. See, the cringe.
You ready?
Everybody kept saying it was going to be Grey Hulk, and then finally another trailer launched, and he was fully green.
I mean, just put a filter on him.
No, a whole year to wait, and some people are saying that this is Ned, this is the Hobgoblin or whatever. I don't know.
It looks a little bit too skinny to be Ned. Ned's a little fat boy.
He's losing weight.
Oh, he is. Oh, they got the Punisher.
There's
I mean,
Frank.
there's
There's Frank Castle.
Let's
Don't know
hope-
who that is.
Let's hope they don't gimp him.
Ooh, well,
That's cool.
he's gonna get some kind of speech where he's gonna say, "Come on, kid.
Come on, kid.
Come on, kid. What are you doing?"
Eat this pistol.
You're not gonna get
Eats
away.
bullets for breakfast.
Yeah.
But he might.
I didn't know you could get that.
I don't think we're gonna get the symbiote. A lot of people saying they were seeing his eyes turn black, but I think that's more gonna be the mutation.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting Venom anytime soon here.
You're losing it, kid.
You're losing it, kid.
You're losing it, kid. He's like, what is he, turned into, what's his name from Rocky? Run over him, Rock.
There you go.
Do something, you better do it now.
Do something, you gotta do it now. Do something.
What wind is pushing against Hulk up here? I guess
No, it's
just
not
the
wind, it's the
elevation.
spiderwebs.
Looked like he was fucking.
No, it's the spiderwebs. Look, it's the spiderwebs. The spiderwebs are cutting into his body. He's pulling so hard, and the spiderwebs are holding him back so strong that it's actually cutting into his skin, dude.
see
Yeah.
it.
I should have had Arnold as Hulk. Come to me. Come on. What are you?
There you go. Arnold would've made a
Oh,
great Hulk.
yeah, I need these AI Doomsday trailers.
Does that get you remotely excited?
No.
Well, there was a big rumor that one of the trailers that hit X was an AI trailer. It turned out it was legit. It was real. It was from a closed door preview and
Closed door, open door, turnaround
the,
door.
the effects weren't done yet, so a lot of people were assuming that it was AI because none of the effects were done. But turned out it was legit.
Legit.
Turns
I don't
out it
know.
was
Too legit. Too legit, to quit.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
What else do we got here? I'm not
Oh,
gonna
well,
go see it. I mean, maybe.
I got an old game that they're trying to bring back to life. You remember the Turok series?
I am Turok. Yes, that game used to get me nauseous as a kid. I could not.
What?
Oh my god, Turok after a few hours
I
would
love
get me
Turok.
nauseous.
Turok 64.
Turok played
was
like Doom. I was like, oh god.
Oh, I love Turok.
It was fun, but it used to get me nauseous. I don't know why. I don't
Good
know why.
segue from the big
Turok
dinosaur to
64.
this.
Yep. Nintendo 64 version.
Whoa, this is
Whoa,
not what I expected. Turok Origins, and you look like Predator over here, dude.
I am Turok.
This looks like a Predator game. I did not expect this. I love the original Turok with the bow and arrows and all that. That game was
Turok
fun.
64, man.
Turok 64 was fun. You know what? You know what system deserved a better chance of, the Dreamcast. Remember the Dreamcast?
Oh, yes.
That was a fun console with the controller with the little screen on it.
Best for sports games.
That's right. You were able to pick your
Best for
your
sports
play.
games. I will say that was the greatest thing. Nobody would see what you were picking. You had it right there on that little screen. It really gave football, especially football games, a really good feel.
That's a cool
And it had a lot of good those arcade style shooters on the Dreamcast too. But that's one console I never owned. Actually, was the Dreamcast. It's like kind of like the obscure Jaguar.
I had one. I had the
The
Dreamcast.
Atari Jaguar.
Never
I
had a
went to go see it
Jaguar.
now.
I had
Used to see them
I
around,
had
but
a Nintendo. I had a Game Boy. Super Nintendo.
Yep, yep,
I had the
yep.
Genesis.
Yep. I had Sega CD.
PlayStation 1.
Yep.
PlayStation 2.
Yep.
Then I abandoned PlayStation, went to Xbox
Yep.
360. Never
Yep,
had the
me too.
original. I never had the OG Xbox, that black
I did.
black box.
Yep.
I never had the OG Xbox.
Halo had it for me, man.
Went back to PlayStation for PlayStation 4.
Nope, never got PlayStation.
Got a
4
PlayStation
or
5.
3. No PlayStation 5 either.
Well, obviously the PC came in very early on. PC gaming, thanks
And that
to
was,
you.
remember, we had the whole debate about when it comes to that, even with the digital content, right? I have had Steam for so long that I don't basically own almost nothing because of Steam. And I keep going back to that as a PC guy. Like, to me, owning the physical discs, I haven't bought a box maybe since Age of Empires 2 or Diablo 2 or some type of PC game like that. Well, way. Once Steam was on and
All right,
you had
but let
all
me-
a huge library, I was like, dude.
What if that physical media that you
What
had,
if-
like you've said, like what if the huge scratch gets on it and then just the disc doesn't run anymore? You get a flood, you get a this, you get a that.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
get
anything
it.
can
I get
happen,
the argument
anything.
between physical media.
Yes.
I miss
Save
more
the
the
disc.
I miss more the fun stuff that came with it. Midnight releases, going back and
The
actually
nice guides, fully colored maps.
You remember walking through a Blockbuster and going and picking out games
Yes.
solely based on the box?
on the cover,
Solely
and a little
based
bit
on
of
the cover
information on the
alone.
back with some pictures. Yep.
No
I did, sir.
spoilers from the internet. You just walked around. It kind of killed a little bit of the magic. Killed a little bit of the magic of games.
I used to honestly, I used to buy those magazines with the little DVDs in there that used to have the demo games.
Oh yeah.
Demo games,
Yeah,
guys.
demo
We
disc.
could demo disc
Yeah,
games.
demo disc. Yeah.
And then Steam was doing demos for here. Try a little bit of this game. Try a little bit of that game. They give you 2 hours to play a game. If you like it, return it. If you don't like it, I've done that with games. Played it for under 2 hours and go, I can't get into this. I can't get into this.
Yeah, you did it with me with Elden Ring. You made me
Yeah,
return it, and then I bought,
I was-
and then you got it again afterwards.
Yeah, I was like, because Elden, when I first played that, I was like, yeah, I just don't have the
Elden
time.
King.
Don't have the time and the patience to get into that. But again,
Get good.
I
Gotta get good.
have not bought a physical disc game in a while.
No, I can't remember.
I'm not
the
going to
last
buy
game
Grand
that I
Theft
bought.
Auto box with a code inside. And even if they had the actual physical game, I would still download it. I would
Does
still.
your Xbox have a disc drive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But what am I going? I use it as a 4K Blu-ray player thing. I don't use it for. I don't. Why am I going to buy physical games? I can download them, or I have Game Pass. And I don't play games like that anymore. I can't work, husband, father, all this extra stuff. When do I got a time to sit down? I barely had a time. I was going to stream today. I was trying to stream today, and then things come up, and life comes up, and I'm like I'm lucky I'm even doing the podcast today.
I hear
it's
you,
just so
man.
much stuff.
Thank you for getting it in.
No,
I
and then of
appreciate
course,
it.
I try to with other games, and I go back to look playing Marvel Rivals. I don't own Marvel Rivals on a physical copy. That's straight downloaded. Grand Theft Auto 5 downloaded. Most of my Steam library again. I have a handful of games that I have maybe from Xbox 360 and PlayStation, like the original Legacy of Kain's.
Ooh, that game needs a remake.
Yeah,
Talking about games that need a remaster
and box
or a
set
remake.
stuff. Now, the only way I would have bought Grand Theft Auto 6 if they had a physical box set collectible edition of something. Then that's worth for me. Even if I got the digital code, at least I have a physical thing with it. But I don't know. I get it. Some people are completely against it, and I think we should have discs, and discs should still be, and there should be a way to have, like, you have a library of stuff back there, but it's also for people like myself, who just, I don't have the space, I don't have the room, don't have the storage.
I'm not arguing that fact with you. I like having a
I
digital
have
library.
190 games on Steam,
like
and
it.
if I had 190 games sitting in a box somewhere,
No,
what
get
is...
it.
And half of those games I
And
don't even
locked
play
on
anymore.
Consoles.
Yeah.
Locked on different consoles.
Yeah,
which
and that's the, there
absolutely
you go.
sucks.
That's another thing. Exclusive console wars. You can't get this and this, and all the hype and media behind it. That's why I'm like, I'm just a PC guy. I don't really care too much. I was never into all that console war stuff. It's like, well,
No.
you do what you want to enjoy and what games you want.
What
to
would you
enjoy.
consider the greatest console, though? If you had to
Xbox
give
360.
Xbox over the PlayStation 2?
Yep. And I, for one reason why, the online. My community, people I played with on Xbox
I don't know
360,
if I can agree
the,
with you.
the voice chatting, everything that
Don't know
Xbox
if I
came
can
with.
agree with you.
Yeah,
I think
Xbox
the,
3
I think the
came
PS2 is the greatest console. PS2 is the greatest
It's
console. It
it's
had
a
the better
great
games.
gaming console. It's a great gaming console, but
You think purely for community?
but
or saying purely
everything.
For...
360 changed. I feel like changed the way we do online gaming, even for a sense, for a console. I was big. I had groups. I would go on, and I had my huge friend list, and we would gather together in lobbies and play all kinds of games. Saints Row, Patty Snatch, all that stuff was Xbox 360 stuff, dude. All those communities, the headset, all that stuff was more for the Xbox 360.
Yes,
the
I will
online
say
component,
Xbox Live
bro.
definitely gave
Yeah,
more
the
of a
online
fun
component
community.
was killer, dude. And then the games that honestly came out. A lot Gears of War. I remember putting in the original Gears of War on the Xbox 360 and going, holy cow, this is the next generation of gaming right here, because that rain effect, the look of Gears, like, I don't know. PlayStation 2 was great. Listen, my uncle camped out in front of Best Buy to get me a PlayStation 2. The first game I owned for PlayStation 2 was Dynasty Warriors, and I was like, that's unbelievable.
Right. You love the Dynasty
I
Warriors game. I never
love
played
that.
any of those
I
games.
love that. And that was my first PS2 game. That was only had like 2 or 3 games that it launched with, and I was like, I was stoked. But as an older person, Xbox 360. Now again, I love PS2. Vice City is my favorite game of all time. You know that. The soundtrack, the look, the vibe. Vice City is my favorite, even in terms of that. But as a console, besides the crappy Red Ring of Death, which had a 50%. Trust me, if me and you both had an Xbox 360, one of ours was going to break. They had a 50% failure rate, but people will still say it was one of the best consoles first time that kind of at least changed, because PS3's online was dog water. Even PS4s weren't really that great. And I never owned anything else besides after the Xbox 360.
I will
so I
give
don't know about the
credit-
Xbox One or the Xbox other stuff after
Right.
that. I only owned the original 2, and then I was a PC gamer from 2002,
I never
2001.
played games online with the PlayStation. If I was going
No,
to play a
never.
PlayStation game, it was always a single-player game. I did play a lot of online on Xbox Live.
Tons.
And what was nice about when I
Tons.
finally got Xbox Windows, like Xbox Game Pass on PC, it still had my original login from back then.
See?
Told me what games I used to play.
incredible.
Oh man, that Bulldog account survived. all
I
those
couldn't find
years.
my old Xbox 360.
You're
account.
still on that friend account.
Yeah, I have it still pending too on the Cirque, whatever I had it there. My little brother actually made that account before I
buddy.
did, but no, that to me, those games that came out for that console were, and then
Remember
the
renting
controller.
games? See, that's
Dude,
the thing
I still
that
think-
is renting games.
Yes.
Renting games is a thing that just will never come back. Being able to walk
No.
into a store, pick up a cover that looked cool, you know what I mean, and then taking it home and giving it a
But
try.
that's the
Giving
same
a try
with
to even a
movies,
crappy
man.
game.
Go want to get a VHS movie, the Friday nights. All right, get one movie for you, one movie for
All right,
mom and dad,
so
and
let me-
one movie
so-
for a game
You know
for
how
kids.
everybody like makes fun of the fact that you endlessly doom scroll on Netflix trying to find a movie. But how much time would it have taken to get in the car, go to the rent, go to the go to
And you
the
still
the-
doom scrolled. You
and
still
you're still
walked around the
walking up and down the aisles. But it was
smelling that
something about that
popcorn.
physical grab. You know what I mean? That just always made it nice. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Blockbuster popcorn. Get that bucket, the popcorn bucket.
Oh, that's right. Little candy
pre-made
section
one,
right up
little
front.
candy section. You get your movies. Dude, I was all for
I would
it.
never ever do this, of course,
No.
never me. But when you're standing up there and the guy turns around for a quick second and he just grabs
No.
I never did that.
I was a kid,
No,
so
I don't
no,
know what you're talking about. That never happened.
Again, I went to Blockbuster to get Grand Theft Auto 4 as an exclusive because nobody else thought of going to Blockbuster. Everybody's camping, GameStop, Best Buy, or all these other places. I walked into Blockbuster and I was like, "Hey, you guys got Grand Theft Auto 4?" He's like, "Yeah, we got a stack of them right here, bud. Here you go. Oh, and you get this big old painting portrait here. Here you go. Congratulations." I was like, "Oh, cool, thanks." I walked out. People are looking at me. I'm like, "Yeah, they have it right here, right? It's Blockbuster. They sell games."
That's hysterical.
At that time, but
didn't have to do no midnight
Nope.
release.
No,
Didn't have to go
just
crazy.
walked. Dude, I just walked, grabbed.
Didn't have to go
It was
hunting?
midnight. They were open. I called them up. "You guys doing midnight release? Anybody there?" He's like, "No, we're open, but there's nobody here." I just walked down, came there. Maybe I was a couple. This was in Staten Island when I lived. The Blockbuster that was near me, walking distance, maybe a nice 20-minute walk. That was nothing back in the day. I don't care. 20, 30 minutes. Walked to Blockbuster, grabbed the game, grabbed the thing, went back, put it in, played it for a few hours, and passed out. And woke up. I was like, "Oh, great, I got Theft Auto."
Give me a game that you actually like, childhood memory, like summer going, renting, beating a game in a weekend. What was that game?
I don't know. Every weekend was a new game. I remember games that I bought that I rented were absolute just dog water bad, and I was like, I can't believe I got a whole nother weekend with this lousy game that just sucks, dude. But in terms of other stuff like that, not really.
I remember
don't
The Lion King. I remember renting
owned that. I owned
I
that.
remember renting it and be like so excited. And then there's a famous Angry Joe episode that says that it was hard on purpose because so it would be you wouldn't
Harder.
beat the game by the time you
Toy
fit- by
Story
the-
did that too with the one racing thing when you played the racetrack little guy. It made it impossible. They actually made it hard because people were beating games and weekends and not buying them and returning them to Best Buy because they were easy to beat. So it'll make the game a bit
The
harder.
errors of
but-
the cheat codes were cheat codes before the internet, where cheat codes were an elusive thing, and you had to get cheat codes from your buddies. And you're like, "Did you hear about GTA? If you do R1, L1, R2, R up, down, left," like what? No way!
I've only
you
had
spawn
a few
tank. You
games
spawn.
that I did that with. Ocarina of Time. My family went out and got me a booklet when I had the Ocarina of Time for
booklets,
Nintendo
Nintendo
64.
Power and all the-
No, this was the official strategy guide. It wasn't Nintendo Power. This was like the Zelda booklet of how to go through and beat the game if you got lost. And I got one for Assassin's Creed, the original one as well. It was like a gift thing. I went through it eventually because I was like, how the hell do I beat this? Especially at Ocarina. That game, that water level, when I first played that water level in Ocarina of Time as a kid, drove me crazy. Taking the boots off, going in the menu, floating up, turning this, like, fun level, but man, was it an absolute pain in the tuchus on that one. But yeah, man, that was those days. I don't know if we'll ever get back. I don't know if I want to
dreaded
get
water
back.
levels from the old games, from Sonic all the way to that Ninja Turtle games. The water level was always the cursed level.
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that was. But
That
again,
Sonic underwater level genuinely used to give me panic. I would like, even as a kid, I think I would hold my breath. Like that traumatized me. That part.
awful. But honestly, now with Amazon being able to just buy and have things delivered, like my parents used to camp out, go to 10, 15 stores for Christmas to have to
Amazon.
find.
I thought you said
all
I'm a
of-
zombie.
Yeah,
There
like
you
all
go.
of that stuff. I like that I could just sit back, open up my Steam, double click, and go. I want to play this game.
I don't like it. I return it.
return it. That's it. It's made me lazy. But now it's honestly
love
I
seeing
appreciate
it.
my
I
time
love
because
loading my library, seeing
Yeah.
seeing them all there, alphabetical order, favorites list.
someone would say, well, I like having a whole closet like you have behind you filled
get
with
it.
video games,
I
right? I
get
want
it.
to be able to grab that, open that booklet, smell the plastic and the booklet of it, like people go, "Boo, boo, boo, boo."
Get a razor keychain.
Yeah, like I get it. I get that feeling of popping in that disc for the first time and playing that game. But as somebody whose time is so limited, I don't want to go to 20 stores to find something. That's true. Yeah,
I've been on-
Assassin says the same thing. It's true, brother, man. No, dude. Who wants to do all that anymore? Especially at this age. Like my parents went through hell to try to get that, but I don't know. It's a toss up. Like I have games that I keep because, like that Soul Reaver game, he'll have that original one, not the greatest hits, that original box, or games that are hard like Budokai for the PlayStation, that original Dragon Ball Budokai, hard to get. It's not an easy game to get, you know. So,
But you're not booting that game up.
no.
That thing is-
When was
yeah,
the
of
last?
course not.
It's
sitting
just
on a
sitting
shelf.
in a box.
It's beautiful. I get it. It's a
In my
piece of,
closet.
it's a piece of history
Yes.
that will eventually fade away too.
Yes, it's not going to last forever, like my VHS tapes that I have of WrestleManias, which one day we'll go through. But
we gotta
yeah,
show
they've
those off.
deteriorated through the times. 1 to 14, I bought that. It was still called WWF on there, not like the new one that they remade that with
Yeah,
WWE. This was the
WWE.
original WWF stuff. Everything was still original license, but again, it's just sitting in a closet. And when do I ever pull that out, put it in my VHS to watch? I
You don't want to
have the
even
time.
risk damaging it at that point. Like at that point, it becomes a pure collectible.
Yeah, pretty much, brother, man. So I don't
So
know.
at this
I'm-
point, would you even like want a remake of like the Legacy of Kain, or would you just rather have the capability of playing the game
All
as
right.
it was?
if they do it like they did Black Flag Resynced, because
That
I've
looks
been
good.
watching
Yeah,
that now.
That looks really good.
And I'm like,
I know.
and that's my favorite Assassin's Creed besides the first one and the second one with
Oh.
yes, the
Ezio
first
Auditore
Ezio,
Differenze.
and I love the first one because it's the medieval ages, the Knights Templar, you know, Damascus, Jerusalem, all that stuff. I love the first two. And Black Flag with the sea shanties, and this Resync looks absolutely. If they do one as good as that, if they do Legacy of Kain, if they could do Blood Omen,
But you would want the original voices to stay intact.
oh yes, no, you need that. You cannot have.
You would not
no.
want to play any games.
No, yeah, you cannot have those. Kain and Raziel's voice are absolutely. Have you played CS 1.0? Man, that's still OG to be. Oh no, yeah, Counter Strike. Counter Strike is still. That's just a classic, man. Counter Strike is one of the greatest.
That was your
first
game.
person.
That wasn't me.
First person shooters.
Too
I
twitchy
would
for
say.
me.
Oh my god, it was.
I did not
amazing.
have the precision. I'm in awe at it when I'm watching people play. I don't have
Counter,
that.
Counter Strike's at another level, man. That is like top tier. But no, man, it's. I would love it for them to do a remake. Maybe Defiance, maybe Soul Reaver 2 or Soul Reaver 1.
Give me Dino Crisis back. Give me
Dino
some.
Crisis?
Well, they're doing all the Resis. So if you're giving me Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, now Code Veronica, Resident Evil 4, give me Dino Crisis, man. In that engine, oh man, that would be amazing.
That would be nice. That would be
And
nice.
I got a little selfish one. Simpsons Hit and Run. I love that game so much. You ever play Simpsons Hit and Run? That was like a GTA style kind of ripoff with the Simpsons.
Will you play as
Fun.
Bart Simpson?
You can play as all of them. You play as anybody you want. Fun as all heck. And there was a
Huh.
guy on YouTube that was actually recreating it. He couldn't sell it or anything like that. It was purely for, just for fun. But Simpsons Hit and Run was such a fun game. Legacy of Kain, Dino Crisis. Comment down
Oblivion.
below, anybody, if you
Oblivion.
see a... If
When are we
Oblivion
getting-
got a remake. What are you talking
No,
about?
it didn't. I mean, Oblivion did. Skyrim.
You want another version of Skyrim?
But I want it to look like. Oblivion.
Look like what? Like
Oblivion.
you think Oblivion looks like next gen? Like it looks
Not really
good?
next gen, but it's the new remastered's pretty nice. I've played it a bunch of times already. Right now, it's not bad.
I don't know.
It brought me back, honestly. The music, the feel, hearing about the septums and all of that, and hearing Sean Bean, talking in there. Like, yeah, it was good, man. Like, did I sit there? Like, I already know the game. I already know the story. It's the still same mechanics, but it looks nice. The same thing with like Diablo 2 Resurrected, right? It's like just putting a nice skin on it. But listen, man, what else are you gonna do? There haven't really been any new games. Look, all the Assassin's Creed and the one Assassin's Creed that they remade and resynced is selling better than the last 5 Assassin's Creeds that they've had. That's crazy.
Proves the point.
Over 2 million copies sold within like a short period of time over a remaster.
People want fun. I've heard some complaints about the combat that they kind of
It's still the
rechanged up.
same
No, that it's
engine,
not
though,
the
no?
same. That they changed the combat where it's more of a dodge and parry mechanic. You see like
so it's
their
kinda
sword
like,
lights up and you have to dodge. There's a
Like
duck,
they did
there's
with
a,
the whatchamacallit, the Nordic one and the Greek
Nah, I
ones
never
that they
played
did.
that.
I tried playing those.
I jumped off way before that, but I'm definitely gonna get Black Flag. That was one of my
Yes.
favorite games.
No, it's
I
the
played
best.
the hell out of that on the 360. That was
I would
crazy.
just be on the ship and put those sea shanties on and
Oh,
just
yeah.
cruise around.
See, okay, so there's a good question, and you know this would already with GTA, but what's a game just like that where you would load in just to
Chill.
relax and travel and traverse?
Black Flag and GTA 5.
I used to just load in
Online.
Spider-Man PS5 just to
Okay.
swing through the city. It was one of
I
my
can see
favorite
that.
things to do.
That was fun.
I
A lot of the
found
Spider
it,
games
like,
just just being able to
found it
swing around
so
the
much
city.
fun just to be able to swing through the city and just relax like that. You had this VR game that I still dream about. This like taxi.
It's literally a
cyberpunk
demo.
VR.
That's the
I loved
crazy
it.
part. It's
Loved
a
it.
Sky Taxi or Sky Cab or
I
something. It's
loved it
called. It's like
so
a
much.
demo for the meta thing.
Nothing had that feeling where you can like look around inside like the. I
Well,
loved it so much.
No Man's Sky for VR.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a
so-
feeling of jumping in a ship, actually going like this, looking up,
Yeah.
and then flying into space.
Yeah.
If you don't get the cyber sickness from being
I
in
don't.
VR, for
I
too
can
long,
handle VR.
Dude, I
I'm
can't
good.
handle it worth
I do free motion. I love walking around. I don't like
Oh,
that
dude.
teleporting thing. That snappy teleport. I don't like that. I like being able to fully control everything.
I would pure vomit, dude. After a while, I can't.
No,
Motion
I loved
sickness.
it.
I get the
Loved
cyber
it.
sickness from being in VR for too long. But yeah, those are some fun ones.
So that was your favorite console. What's an underrated console?
Ooh, underrated.
What would you say was underrated that you enjoy that maybe not a lot of people gave a shot to? I got one. It was a battery chugger. I love the Game Gear.
Game
I
Gear?
love that
Of
Sega,
Sega
Game
Game
Gear
Gear?
so much. That thing was a battery chugger. Because in the days of like handhelds, that thing stood out, at least to me. I know
know
there were
what?
probably different ones back in the day, but
Here's a
I
good con-
love the Game Gear.
A good controversial GameCube.
The GameCube is very underrated.
Very.
Absolutely. I
It had
agree.
Eternal Darkness was one of my favorite games.
Oh,
And
yes.
Resident Evil 4.
Eternal
people-
Darkness or Perfect Dark?
No, Eternal Darkness. That's the one.
Oh, I remember. You
we
showed me
talked
the
about
trailer.
that,
Yeah,
where
we
you're
had
where
that
the
in an old
perspective
episode.
of things
Yes.
changing. And
Yeah.
besides Eternal Darkness for the GameCube, Resident Evil 4 was
Yes.
a GameCube only game for like a
Yes.
first year or so, if not more.
Right.
And it played so good on the GameCube. It was surprising how good Resident Evil 4 was on the GameCube. So that's kind of an underrated one. People don't really give the GameCube as much love. I feel like controller was a bit weird, felt a bit different, but I think that's a very underrated console. Maybe next to the Sega Dreamcast,
Yeah, I really like the Dreamcast.
because we've
I thought
talked about
was a
that
fun
controller
console.
with the little screen in the middle for sports games. I think that is
Yep.
probably two of the most underrated when it comes to the.
Did
the
you
consoles.
would you go out and buy like the books for games? Like, did you get the magazines and would you go out and buy the strategy
I
guide
had the
books?
strategy guide. I got my parents gave to me when I told you Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. Because nobody knew how to play that game. I was young at the time, and I was like, you know what? I want to figure it out. And going through that, especially with that water level. That water level was, oh god, oh dude, that water level was brutal as a kid.
And then you're going through the strategy guide. You're walking through it, right?
Yep. And
There
I'm
you
just
go.
it just telling me, okay, this is where you have to go. Oh, this is where the key is. You know. But there was games like I could never beat. Even my Simon's Quest from Castlevania 2. Like
Yeah,
you want
there's
to talk
so
about
many games from back
those
then I
old
never
games
beat.
that never beat. Super
No.
Nintendo had a bunch of games I never beat. PlayStation, there's a bunch of games I did beat. Those were more beatable games. Also, what I had a game guide on, Final Fantasy 7.
I powered my way through that thing as a kid, man.
Hard
I
game,
know, it's
brother.
a hard game.
It's a
and I
hard
don't
game.
know-
When you're a young dude on that one, man. That's
I don't know how I
a
figured
lot
it
of
out,
reading. And if
honestly.
you don't like reading like me, bro, I did not enjoy reading. So it was like,
skipping through, making up everything in your head.
yeah, trying to making up stuff, making up the story, trying to piece together what's happening. Dude, I would say that would probably be by far.
I got through that game. I remember getting stuck. There was this point where you enter like this cave system and you have to find the doors to get yourself out.
Yep.
That part got me so stuck as a kid. That game was so good. I got to get back into the remake. Another conversation about remakes, like the Final Fantasy
But
VII
here's
remake.
the thing: it's
very
coming
bloated.
in parts.
It's very
It's in
bloated.
parts. It's not the full Final
I'm not-
Fantasy
I'm not
VII
upset.
game.
I'm not
No,
upset that's in
what?
parts because the final part is coming out. So the first game is like the Midgar section, And it's lengthy, man. It's
that
30 hours just
PlayStation
there.
that would had 4 discs for Final Fantasy VII, 3 or
So
4 discs.
4 discs. This is 3 releases. Just think of it that way. Just they didn't bundle them together. And you
Why
pay
don't
for
we?
them
I
separately.
want one smush game. I want Final Fantasy
Well,
VII.
wait
not in
another
3 parts.
couple of years, and then they're
cow.
going to release the Ultimate Edition, all 3
Couple of
games
years.
together.
I'm gonna be 50
I'm
years
sure.
old by the time that happens.
But I did enjoy them.
playing
They're a
Final
little
Fantasy.
bloated. I did not beat the second Rebirth. The first one I loved. I played the shit out of that game. But the second one was a little. The open world was fun, but I just. Not that it got me bored, but so many things are grabbing my attention at the moment. But you think the days of LAN parties are still a thing? You think people are dragging PCs and all going into someone's basement and ringing
I
those
mean,
up
yeah,
still?
if you have a group of people you can do that with, of course.
I miss the days of LAN parties. Those were fun.
know.
Getting a folding table, putting it in the basement,
a whole
stringing
bunch
up
of
all the
wires,
computers.
a whole bunch, just hooking them up to different
Pizza Hut and
Yeah.
Domino's and I love
different
it, man.
TVs scattered. People on the PlayStation, people on Xbox, on the computer. We're all playing different games.
It's fucking
Yeah, I did a-
hot. It's
yeah.
smelly down there. A bunch of dudes.
Mountain Dew and Doritos there, man.
I wasn't a Mountain Dew guy. Did we have Mountain Dews back then? I don't remember Mountain Dews being on the.
I wasn't big with the Mountain Dew either.
Nuh-uh.
But it was a good time, man.
It was a lot of fun.
But yeah,
But are remakes really ruining the classics, or do you think
No.
it's more preserving?
if they do
them?
it correctly, it gives it like a new lease on life. Because people maybe who never played the original Black Flag are going to pick it up now. Maybe people who never.
If you play Resync, you think they're going to go back and play the vanilla, the OG?
No.
I don't think so. No, it's not.
Maybe
br-
some
it-
hardcore people will, but most people won't. Same thing with the Oblivion remaster. Same thing with any kind of remastered, unless it's the original is much better. Which everybody has a competition saying, well, look at Grand Theft Auto's the definitive edition versus some modded up versions, or even the original. It may not be as, depending on who you ask, is good. So,
What
I think it
becomes
has
the
to be.
standard game going
Yeah.
forward, though? Like when people talk about Resident Evil 2 in 10 years, are they going to be talking about Resident Evil 2 remake or the original from the 90s?
I mean, it depends who you ask. Us old guys will be like, "It's Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation." You ask the new kids, they're gonna be like, "Nah, man, it's the Resident Evil remake."
I hear you.
It's like watching a box flat-faced Laura Croft walk around. Like it's, you know.
2D and all?
Listen, yeah, I mean, listen,
She had
it
some
is,
cu-
it is,
she had
it
some
is what it
cubes.
is.
She had some nice cubes
That's
on
like
it.
saying I'm gonna put in a 4K Ultra Star Wars version or the original VHS version, and you're gonna watch the two movies. You're gonna be like, oh my god, it's like a
I'm
night
not-
and
I'm
day.
not trying to make
It's like
that
a night and
comparison.
day, yeah, night and day difference.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Resync. You look at the screenshot; it doesn't even look like the same game. It's gorgeous. I really feel like they did a
Do you
great
like
job.
the artistic style that they took with a lot of things? Are you happy, or do you rather?
From
them
what
keep
I'm
it to-
seeing, I like it. From what I've seen, Resynced is they really did a good job. Like I don't want to be always, Ubisoft gets a lot of crap and they do a lot of poo-poo stuff. And this is one thing that doesn't seem too poops right now. It feels like they did a decent job at remaking the game. Same thing with Oblivion remastered. It gives it a little bit of a new. Now, yes, how many times am I going to buy the same Elder Scrolls games, right? How many Oblivions do I have? How many Skyrims do I own? How
I
many
couldn't tell
Skyrims
you
do
how
I
many times
have to
bought
own?
Skyrim, yeah.
You know,
An
but
embarrassing amount.
there's still something about it. You hear that music, you're in that world. There's something just magical about it, and I don't know. Resync is doing great, and they should do that with a lot of things. Take the Grand Theft Auto Enhanced. I mean, you compare the Legacy Edition to the Enhanced Edition, it's a much nicer looking game, better quality of life stuff. Not too many because, Rockstar, but it's a little bit better. So, we'll see.
Is there a catalog that do you wish that Rockstar would make another game like a Bully, like a Warriors, a one-off kind of, not a $300 billion 13-year thing? Would you rather them just try something small again, or just
I'd like for them
concentrate on the Juggernaut?
I mean, besides the juggernauts like Red Dead or Grand Theft Auto, I'd like them to be more frequent. I don't want to wait 20 years for Grand Theft Auto 7. I don't want to be 60, 70 years old.
You're never
Yeah.
gonna see a Grand
Like
Theft Auto 7.
They used to produce them every couple of years, and then it's got longer and longer in between. Find the engine and just keep giving us good story. I think A lot of it is, sometimes you wonder how much corporate greed is getting greedy, how much video games are changing, becoming such a big, from passion projects to such a big industry thing where it's like,
Oh, it's the money.
they're just
the gaming
dumping,
industry
yeah.
dwarfs the movie industry.
Yeah, it's just
Dwarfs.
dumping this out right now. You know how I feel about Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm gonna, regardless of what anybody says about it, everyone's gonna want to play it. Everyone's gonna want to buy it. Everyone's gonna want to try it, and we're all gonna have different opinions.
Everyone is going to be playing that game.
Yes.
Servers for other games are gonna
No,
drop
it's gonna look-
dramatically
That was good. You're
when
gonna,
that game
yeah,
launches.
Like, what are you gonna do? It's such.
But
the
you're not going to be
anticipated
playing
game.
together with people yet.
No.
So
Here's the
you're
thing,
still
though.
going to get your multiplayer itch in other places.
We don't have any other games like this. The only competitors for like Saints Row, and Saints Row went absolute belly up after Saints Row 2, and maybe you can even say Saints Row 2 wasn't really that good because I didn't even like the mechanics that they
Oh,
changed.
are we talking the OG Saints Rows? I
I'm
thought you meant
talking
the
about
new crappy one that
no,
came
the
out.
OG is great. The original
OG is great.
for Xbox 360.
Yeah, but Saints Row 2 was awesome.
They changed a lot of it. Though.
Oh,
the
that
combat
was
system
awesome. The
changed.
story was so
The story was
good.
good, but I
All the
think
different gangs,
they
all the
started getting cartoony. They kind of realized they don't want to compete with Grand Theft Auto on the realism, and they got goofy. And
yes, and then Get Out of Hell
and all
then
that stuff.
the
Yeah,
other
like
ones,
where you had Grand Theft Auto 4, super serious. You hear that intro in that Grand Theft Auto 4, and you tell me that ain't one of the hardest going intros in a video game when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 4. Like, come on, man. Even, same thing with GTA 5. Like, Saints Row just completely fell off. What, Yakuza, the Mafia games? The Mafia games were decent. I played, like, The Godfather. I played Mafias.
Oh,
kinda-
yes. I played
Yeah,
a few.
those
I
are
think I played
they're
Mafia
decent.
2
Yeah, they were decent, but there's some odd reason that nothing feels as good as
GTA.
Rockstar. Yeah, their Rockstar games are just there's something feeling wise feels different. You could try to emulate it, you could try to fake it, but and there's nobody else doing it. That's it. When you got the corner of that market cornered, what are you going to do?
You got
Who's
the
going to
OG
compete?
and then you got the imitator, I guess.
Yeah.
But, so let's see if you're excited for this one. This is going to be a little transition. I have not seen part 1. I have not seen part 2. Here's a trailer for Dune Part 3. Are you excited for this? Did you watch Dune 1
I
and 2?
watched Dune 1, watched Dune 2. It was decent. I watched the original Dune. I was into the Dune world.
The original, like the one from like back in
Oh,
the day?
yeah,
I never
yeah.
saw that one either.
No, I mean it's compared to now, it's a bit obviously cheesy. It's
Right.
80s or 70s or whatever it was. It's a bit dated, but I don't know.
I tried to watch the first one. I don't know if I was in the right state of mind. I tried to watch it. I was bored. I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm definitely in
You
a
have to
minority
be
here.
yeah, you have to be. It's like watching Star Trek. If you're not into Star Trek, you're not going to like Star Trek. If you're not into Dune or into this kind of world, you're not going to be into the Dune world. Now again,
I'm
yes,
just not into.
That's also, I think it's. Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm
bias with
just not
Zendaya.
into
You're not a fan of them. I know,
this. I'm not into
I know. But
Timothy
you
Chalamet.
but the story, the action, the world, the whole thing of spice, that whole planet of Arrakis, the whole principle of the different houses, like House Atreides and all these, like it's a great world. It's a very cool
I
world.
want to give it a
It's just-
shot. The visual nature of it, especially in the sequel, that whole black and white sequence, like it looked cool. Just burnt out on just the same people in the same movies doing the same things.
I know.
Very cool, visually very very cool.
Yes, visuals are great, and it's a nice. You have an OLED. It's a nice watch on that, and the whole thing with the desert Arrakis. Again, you have to be into it. It's like Star Trek. If you're not into Star Trek, and again, the actors. I know you're not a big, not their biggest fans.
Who? Oh no, I don't like Zendaya. I'll say it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm Zendaya'd out. I don't watch what's that Euphoria or whatever that show is that she's in. I don't know who that show is for. I
too
don't
old.
get it. I'm sorry. I'm too old. I don't like her as MJ, and I've never really seen her in anything that I'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
I could see what people are talking about, like You know what? Like Timothy Chalamet. Like it's not that I can at least give the kid credit that he's a good actor. Like I might not enjoy him in every role that he's in, but I'll give him the credit that he's a good actor.
They should have just put Ryan Gosling in this. It would have been much better.
Oh. So like this little tiny guy is going up against Jason Momoa right now and kicking his ass. Is that what I am led to believe? That's what you're
Yeah,
making
okay,
me believe?
so but you have
That
to
he
understand
just doesn't pick him up and drop him?
because he can
there's,
kind of
psychic abilities
yeah, he
and all
can
that
kind of
stuff.
see movements before they happen. He can kind of see the future before it happens. He's got these special abilities. He's like the chosen one, you know. It's yeah.
I know kung fu.
Hey, man. That's a legend and a hero. You don't. It's the Matrix, baby.
Oh man, I never disrespect the one. We need more Keanu.
We need. Oh, dude.
Keanu can play every role in this movie, and I'd watch
That's it. That's it. Hey, man. I'm still waiting for Constantine 2, brother. My one movie of his that I know a lot of people
Oh,
don't
I've
really
heard
like.
good.
But
I've heard big rumors that
love-
it's coming.
I
heard
love
big rumors that it's
Constantine.
coming. I know a lot of people didn't like it because of the comic book accuracy and all that. I didn't really know Constantine as the comic.
Nope, neither did
but
I.
I love that movie, man.
Yeah.
I adore that movie. Greatest representation of the devil. That was the coolest scene. Comes
Yes,
down in the white
yes.
suit and his feet are just dripping with tar.
And then as it touches the water, it makes like a sound because it's holy water. Remember that holy water was just sprayed on all those guys prior to that. So when that falls down, it's hitting the holy water and making the sound.
I
That's
just
why
thought that was just the brimstone that was falling
yeah, well,
off
it's
of
also
him.
touching on the holy water because
That's
the water
interesting.
there was all holy.
It's interesting. I like that.
You intend to kill Paul?
Paul Atreides.
So we're just casting everybody in the same movie now. So he's in the Odyssey. He's in this. It's just the
Is
same.
he really in the Odyssey too?
Yes,
Who's he in
he's
the
in-
Odyssey. Who's that guy?
The guy trying to screw the wife of Matt Damon before he comes back. He's
Matt
try-
Damon. Some dude's trying to screw the wife of Matt Damon.
Yes.
What's
I
going
forget
on
the
here?
character's name. Okay. Okay, there's a look. There's a good look for you.
It's gonna be interesting. Like I said,
I don't see anything visually stunning like I did in the second movie with that whole black and white sequence.
Well,
and
maybe they're
everything.
trying to keep this a little more under wraps. Oh, she's become the chosen one now.
Of course she is.
chosen
Of course she is.
Whew.
You're probably right, and you're just pretending like you're trolling, but you're probably right. They're gonna make her the savior of the universe somehow.
Can't be. It's Paul Atreides, man.
Doesn't he die at one point in the story? And, like,
And he's
two of his
reborn.
kids- two of his kids take over or something
As
like that.
Paul
I'm trying to think of the book. I'm trying to think
I
of
know, man. It's been so long.
Like everyone else.
it. Like Children of Dune. He has 2 kids.
Those
and
vehicles, though, are so cool, though, man.
those are the butterfly kind of things.
No, they're the dragonflies.
dragonflies, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The whole concept of that is actually genius. That would be the best kind of flying vehicle, right? It's a combination of both plane, helicopter, and everything. Like apex flying predators,
That-
man,
that-
are dragonflies.
I don't think that vibration would work in real life.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, they living in such a fast. They have science, dude, that is like beyond.
Oh,
beyond.
Scorpion over here. You see that?
Sub-Zero.
Look at that. Freaking Scorpion.
Mortal Kombat.
Yep, shaved head. New look. That's not how parachutes work.
Yes, it is. You
can't hold on to cloth.
Don't tell me about movie magic, sir. Okay.
The worms are cool, but can they actually kill some people so we can fear them?
They literally will eat you and they don't even know it. But they cannot eat Zendaya.
Right.
She's
Right.
like, listen,
She's the chosen people.
she is the chosen one.
She's the chosen people.
Part 3. The problem is this is kind of like, it takes so long in between the movies that I think people are going to kind of fall out of favor. Like, who even remembers now? You'd have to rewatch the other 2 movies to kind of remember, because I've probably been like 2 or 3 years between each Dune movie to kind of be like, hey,
Well, I'm excited for this one. This is a horror movie that's been making. Well, it's coming out.
you and your
soon,
horror
but-
movies, man.
Dude,
I have not
This
watched a
one's
horror
called
movie.
Hope. It's a South Korean movie. Everyone's raving about it, and it just looks awesome. Honestly, it looks like classic horror, just monster movie at its finest, where there's a creature,
Geralt!
something's going on. Yes, where you need a Geralt of Rivia,
Geralt!
somebody to come save you from the monster.
We need Liam Nielsen as Geralt to come save us. Let's
There would
fucking
be
go!
there would be the sight to see. Never thought he would be a Naked Gun, so they might as well play Geralt of Rivia. They recasted him already. Bring somebody completely.
I have not watched a single episode of that new.
Oh
movie, so
no, I'm not
I
gonna
have
waste my
no
time with that
idea.
garbage. The Witcher, no way. Sorry, could care less. But I'm excited for this one. I
You
really
like
am.
scary movies, bro.
Dude, first of all, like what's been coming out of that part of the world lately? You know, like Godzilla -1 was amazing. -0 was amazing. I'm
only
so excited
movie-
for -1.
That I seen from them is The Devil, the Cop, and the Gangster.
Is that a movie?
It's a movie of South Korean
Devil,
movie,
the Cop,
and the
And
Gangster.
the Gangster.
It's based on actually supposedly a true situation that happened. There's a murderer, kills some, not spoiling anything too much. Something happens, and a cop and a gangster are both after a murderer for
Oh,
different
boy.
reasons. And the way the cop goes about trying to find him, and the way the gangster goes about trying to find him is really awesome. The cop, it's such a good, thrilling movie. Like that was one Korean movie I looked at and was like, all right, that's awesome.
Check
That
it
is
out,
real-
all.
Yeah,
gotta give
you-
that a shot.
even you gotta check it out. If you like these kind of Korean style movies, the cop.
This
and
one
the
just looks like
Devil
a
and the
badass
Gangster.
movie. I really like this. They did they had a crazy zombie movie on a train that was so
Yes.
much fun. I forget the
Train,
name of it.
Bhutan
Yeah,
or
that,
something.
yeah, that
Yeah,
movie
I
was
know.
amazing.
That was good.
I think it was called Host back. It was like back in the 2000s.
It's not
movie
Train
called
to
Host.
Bhutan or something like that.
That was
Train to Futon.
awesome.
Futon.
I forget what it was
Bhutan and
called,
the
but
Futon.
that movie was awesome. And the visual nature of this movie, I just really like. I like the camera angles, the colors, and the creature design. Like you never get a good look at it, but when you do kind of see hints of it, it does look cool. I really like it. I just hope we get a translated version. It's not that I don't like to read. I'm an author, and it's just when I go to a movie that's just that distracting.
Dude,
I just wanna
sometimes
be able to-
dubs are just not that good, bro.
True enough. Yeah, no, I actually agree with you there. Maybe it's better off to watch it in its language of
And you
origin.
kind of know what's going on just by watching. Like you don't have to hear him say "son of a bitch" to know what he's saying. Son of a bitch, like you could watch it and go, "Okay, I appreciate
Yeah,
it
buddy.
for what it is with that." But
Oh, this just looks cool. This just really looks cool. Like just these visuals. All right, get a good look at the creature. That's cool. Come on, man. This doesn't get you excited?
I'm not a horror movie guy.
Oh, I love it. I love
That's
it so
that's
much.
always been my thing, man. Is horror movies are not really my.
I want to go see Evil Dead burn. Oh, I'm excited for that one, man. That one looks cool. I'm mad excited for that one. All right, brother, man. So what's the rest of your day looking like? The rest of your end of the week before the start of the next week? I'm not looking forward to next week, brother.
Me either. I mean, vacation's coming to an end for my family. Coming with August, we go back to regular life. Little one goes into daycare and all that fun stuff. And
Yeah, buddy.
it's not the fun stuff. I was hoping I'd like to try to get a little game tonight, something Grand Theft Auto, maybe some Diablo 4 or something.
Well,
I don't know. I was gonna pop on and give it a shot, but other than that, man, it's just grind away for another
Grind
week.
away, start a new week. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with me at this week's end. Everybody who popped in and said hello, everybody who stayed and joined us.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
truly love and appreciate everybody who said hello today. Well, if you are going to stream, man, I'm going to pop up your channels right here. Let them know where they can find
Hey,
you, where
guys.
they can look for you when you do go hit that live.
Live on Saturday night. Oh, wrong place. Here we go. Top GG Gaming here. Watch me on Twitch at Top GG Gaming TV, TikTok TV. Everywhere is just a TV. But no, man, guys, check me out. I'm gonna try to put more stuff on, and it's just good love, man. I don't know. It's just all fun. I'm just doing this for funs, for lulls. It's a good time. I love it with my boy CJ, and we're hanging out and. But yeah, TikTok, Instagram, all those good stuff, except for Twitch. I have to add the TV because Twitch TV. And that would be about it, guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you on the next one. A little weird heart there.
Thank you all. I appreciate you. Say hello, Indiana. Thank you all, everybody, for joining us. I really appreciate and love everybody. My brother Top GG over here is my best friend in the world. I really appreciate his time every single week. Thank you all for joining us. Go check out my book, Dig My Grave. It's available on Amazon. The Audible is having a new surprise coming soon. We're going to make it into a full musical production. I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting. Let me pull Dre back up in here to say goodbye to everybody.
We want to also thank to our intro narrator as well as our
absolutely.
music by.
Thank you so much
Guys,
to everybody
so-
who supports us, who
Yeah, man.
makes this what it is, and
we
Everybody
just do
who
this
watching.
for fun. Yeah, this is just a good time for two dudes hanging out, pretend to be another dude, pretend to be a dude.
another dude. Well,
Sure.
this dude is ready for the next week. I appreciate you hanging out with me after this long week, and we will check in with everybody next time. Please follow us on all the medias at the bottom. Come check us out when we go live, and drop us a little like, a little comment, a little follow. We would appreciate all the bells and the whistles and the buttons and the presses.
That's it.
All the things.
Follow,
But
like, subscribe.
thank you, everybody, wholeheartedly. We love you all, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Weeks.
Peace.
Peace.
Dre and CJ have done their duty. We may never know who these stalwart heroes really are. All we know is that when we need them most, they'll be back before too long at Week's End.